Hey guys, this is Ben. We're here in my home garage and we just moved into this house, but although it has this awesome garage, I've kind of just thrown everything in here for the time being without having a proper space to do some work. So today I just want to take you through the beginning phases of my workbench project. So the first step, make sure this metal is nice and clean. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the pieces to get ourselves ready to start welding. Alright, so I've got my pieces of metal cleaned up and mounted up in this little jig that I have to do 90-degree welds. And also we've got the Eagles game on too, so bear with that. But we've got our setup here, so we're going to go ahead and start tacking together some frames to build out the table. It's been a while, I forgot to ground it. Awesome. I think we can go a little bit hotter, but this is so much more fun than welding sheet metal on old rusty Volkswagens. Alright, so I've got the first frame built out and I just want to do a quick measurement to make sure that I'm still in square. So just as I feared, we ended up coming a little bit in here, so I think next time I'm going to make sure I brace this with another piece of metal.
Who play today? It's the kickoff you've waited for at Reedman's Toll, Pennsylvania's Truck Super Center. Hundreds of new trucks to choose from, all at one location. New 2016 Chevy Silverado double cab 4x4, just $29 a month, 0 down.
So we have the frames built. It's time to do these cross members. This is the longer weld. And unfortunately I just don't have the right jigs to make sure that everything's square. I'm going to do my best. I've got some 90 degrees here lined up so I can get it as close as I can and hopefully it doesn't warp too much. The welding, it's been going really well. Just spackling bacon, whatever they call it. So yeah, we'll finish this up. Alright, so we have the frame pretty much tacked up together. Everything's looking great. This 2x2 square tube is so easy to weld. I'm really having a pleasure doing this. My juice box is empty, so I'm going to get a refill and then we'll just finish up all these welds. See you in a couple hours. So something else I picked up, just like a really neat finishing touch on this bench, are these adjustable feet. And you order these just in the right size. Make sure you specify the thickness and gauge on the metal that you have so that they slide right in. So let's go ahead and get these popped in. So here's another special treat. This orange toolbox was at Home Goods for months and months and months. And my wife Michelle stalked it, waited for them to drop the price one more time, and then luckily that night it came home with us. So I've been keeping it around, trying to figure out how I want to use it in the garage here, and I figured out a way to stack it inside the bench. So what I did was I just welded in 2 more cross supports here and here, and it's supported there. I'll have to brace this in with some brackets or something like that, but now picture the workbench over, or the worktop, bench top over here. We've got our cabinet, good to go, and it is orange. So it's a couple days later. I've got the workbench all finished up and in place. Basically just up against this wall, nice and out of the way so we don't bang up this old girl here. We've got the tool chest mounted up, just use regular old L brackets to hold it in place, and then hopefully the weight of it will also further help stabilize everything. A couple of the last finishing touches. I used some lag bolts to anchor the tabletop to the frame, and then just adjusted the feet so everything's nice and level. And then finally, the finishing touch is this guy right here. I actually found this in my grandfather's workshop, which is really special to me. A lot of the stuff on the walls here is all inspired by him, and then also probably my love for building this kind of stuff too. So we've got Poopsie's old Craftsman vise, which will get mounted up and in use as soon as possible. And I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, thanks for following along, and stay tuned for more builds and projects like this.